What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I will show you, yes you, how to make a skin for CRD 2.4 using the following programs. The programs that we'll need today are first Paint.net, that's the program that I will use today during this tutorial. You can also use GIMP or Photoshop, but I prefer Paint.net because it's very easy to use, especially if this is your first skin. Paint.net is highly recommended by myself. The next program that we will need is Notepad++. We need Find and Replace, and we need Code Writer. These are the programs. To download Paint.net, you can just go to the links in the description below. I have all links for all programs in the description. To download Paint.net, you first press the link, then you go press this button right here, this one right here, and lastly this one right here. But we won't need this because we have already installed. For Notepad++, you just press the other link in the description, press this, and you'll press this button right here. Same thing for Find and Replace, you just press this button right here, and then you go right here. Once you have these three programs installed, you can go to the Microsoft Store, you'll search for Code Writer. Once you have searched for Code Writer, you just press the download button because it's free to use. Alright, once you have these programs, you'll go to forms@bmonsters.com. Once you're there, you go to this small thing right here, the Discord server, you just press connect. Once you have pressed connect, you'll get an invite. Just accept the invite and you're in the Discord server. This also works for the browser version. Once you're in Discord, you can just scroll down. This part may be like this. If it's like this, don't worry. Just press on BeamNG and you'll see bakes for skins right here. Press this. Once you've pressed this, you can choose whichever bake you like. If you want to make it for the 2005 Silverado, you can use that. Also for the Chef's Grenade. But today we'll use the F-150 Crew Cab. So you press on the bake, right click, and open link. You cannot save the image immediately because it will be very, very small. Even like this, it's already pretty small because I have used it many times before. But for you, it isn't supposed to be small. Once you have opened the link, you'll save the image. For me, it's Dutch because my computer is in a Dutch system. We'll just save it to the desktop for now. Once you have done that, we have now all the things that we need. Now, we're going to go to a folder. If you don't have this folder already, you're going to go right click, new folder. So you can just go here and new folder. All right. Once you have the new folder, you'll name this like this, vehicles. That's the only name you can give the folder for now. You press on vehicles. Once you're in vehicles, you will want to create another folder, which has already been done for us, the CRD. So just create another folder, name it CRD like so. Alright, here's an old skin of mine, but today we're not making this skin. Today we're making Test, the brand new monster truck. So just name this here. You'll want to go right here, create two new folders. This one will be called textures, and the other one will be called parts. Parts, like so. Once you have this, you have now the layout of the folder. So now we have this. What you want to do now is you want to open your mods directory of BeamNG Drive. If you don't know where it is, you can just go open BeamNG Drive. Let's wait for it to open for a moment. You go to Manage Use for Folder and open in Explorer. Alright, here we go. Here we have our directory. Then you go to mods and you have access to your mods folder. Once you're in your mods folder, you want to search for crd.zip. Alright. Now we have crd.zip. This will close because this is just advertising. Come on, close. Oh god, this is... Alright, here we go. We have CRD. Go to Vehicles, CRD. Now we have the main files. And what is important to note is if you want to make a skin for a body, yet you don't have the required files, what you can do is, if there is already a skin for it in-game, which there is a skin for it in-game already, you want to search for it in the main CRD mod. But like if you want to make a skin for the task body or something, you'll have to go to the MGen pack and do the same steps what I'm about to do here. But anyways, for our skin, the F-150 crew cap, the skin that uses this body that's already in the game is Northern Nightmare. So what you want to do is you want to search for everything that's related with Northern Nightmare. Except for this one, skins. You'll need this one, crd_skins jbeam. Once you're here, you're gonna go and search for Northern Nightmare. This can take a couple of minutes because there are a lot of skins in the main mod. So you just scroll down until you are around Northern Nightmare. Like now we're at the M's, and here we go. We're a little bit up, and here we go, Northern Nightmare. What you want to do here is you want to select everything that's related with it, so like so. You want to copy the selected item, then you want to select everything and delete that. Once you've done that, you're going to paste what you have copied first. And here we have our Northern Nightmare file, or our Northern Nightmare JBeam. Alright, once you have done that, you want to go and save. Oh wait, I have missed a critical step. Sorry about that. Excuse me. So we're going to close this. Now, we're going to drag the skins JBeam. This is what you always have to do. You have to drag the skins JBeam from the main mod to your own mods folder right here, and just gonna paste it right here. Now we have CRD skins JBeam. We can rename this now, or well, it's gonna open first anyways. Now we're gonna do the same exact step. So we're gonna search for Northern Nightmare once again. So we're just gonna let the search. Scroll all the way down. We're almost there. Soil. Here we go, Northern Nightmare. So we're going to do the same exact step as we just did. So control copy this, control all, backspace, and control V. Now you have done that. Now we can go save as, and we're going to save this as CRD underscore test JBeams. But if you want to make more skins, for example, like my own pack, what you can do is you can just name it for your pack. So let's say my pack will be the HRZ pack, so I will name it HRZ skins.jbeam. You can remove skins if you don't like, but I will just leave it like that. But this is just a single truck, so we'll just name this test JBeam. So test JBeam, like so. And now our JBeam is saved. We'll just change this. Alright, this is saved. Now this is properly. This is now the CRD underscore test JBeam. Now we don't need this anymore, so we can just permanently delete this. This does not affect your main mod at all because you've just extracted it, so it won't change anything in your main mod. Now you have CRD underscore test.jbeam. Now you want to go back to the zip file and you want to search for everything that's related with your skin, which ours is Northern Nightmare. So we're going to go to info underscore Northern Nightmare, which is right here. This you want to do the same thing. You want to drag it and paste it into your own directory. Like so. Here you have info underscore Northern Nightmare.json. Now we're going to search for its PC file. So we're going to go down all the way, and here it is, Northern Nightmare.pc file. We want to do the same thing once more and paste it to the CRD file. Alright, here we go. Now all the files that we currently need is pasted. So now we have tests right here, which we can actually use this one. We're going to control copy, and we're going to paste this. An important note is that you only need to select the Northern Nightmare to paste. You do not want to select the info underscore or the CRD underscore. No, you don't. You should not select that because then it's not going to work. So only replace the Northern Nightmare or the name of the current skin, not anything before it. So right here, now everything is stayed as it should. Now that we're done with this, we're going to go in the test folder. What we want to do now is we want to go back to the files, all the way up, like so. We're going to go to textures, and here we have the materials.cs file. So what you want to do is you want to drag this also into the test, like so. Now I'm going to open this and we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we just did. So this is where we're going to use CodeWriter also. CodeWriter, you have a few tools here. You can switch between the files, but we don't need that right now. Right now, we have to go to search. This is much easier than the JBeam because this is much easier to search. So now we'll just press Northern. Then it will automatically find everything that's related with Northern Nightmare. So Northern, right here. Here we go, Northern Nightmare. Okay, now just find it, and yeah, we're going to do the same thing as with the JBeam. So we're going to copy everything that has to do with Northern Nightmare. Actually, the only chassis and the thing. So visor, hockey puck, hockey stick. Here we go. We only need it until chassis. Oh, why did not that work? No, that did not work. Yeah, here we go. All the way until here. So control copy. Now we're going to go control all again, just like we did with the JBeam, and we're going to delete everything, then control V. And now we only have the Northern Nightmare materials. Now we're going to save this. So we're just going to press save, and now it's saved. So our materials file is done as well. All right, what you want to do next is you want to open find and replace. So we're just going to search for find and replace, which we can find right here. Quick access. Find and replace. Here we go. Here we have a zip. To launch find and replace, we just press the application inside the zip. As easy as that. All right, what you want to do next is you want to search for your directory. So my directory is currently on the desktop folder, so we're just going to go. This is automatically the desktop folder. Going to go to vehicles, and that is it, CRD. Actually, you can just use it like this. Press OK. What you're going to do now is you're going to type Northern Nightmare, just without any masculine letters, anything. Of course, if your name of the skin that you're replacing is different, you can press that skin. Northern Nightmare. Here we go, Northern Nightmare. Just gonna find only. Once you find this, you replace it with test. And this has saved you a lot of time. That is, of course, if it will do that in find and replace as well. All right, here is it. Test. It says that it has replaced everything that it should, so that's great. Now we're done with find and replace. I'm gonna close this. The CRD we can just leave open for now. What we're gonna do now is we are going to make our skin, which is what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna make our skin. So now we're going to open paint.net. All right, here we go. Just wait for it to open. All right, here we go. Now we are going to open our file. So we're going to go open, and let's see, desktop. And this is our file, the F-150 crew cap. Just press open. And as you can see here, because of Discord, the resolution is very small now. Now it's by 473 by 473. If you keep it like this, your skin will be very, very low quality and pretty ugly. So what you want to do is you want to go to Image, Resize. Alright, you want to maintain these two. So don't change these two. And now I'm just going to press 4096. This is 4K quality for those that don't know. Now you have a 4K quality skin. Once you've done that, you want to press this tool right here, which is your magic wand. More on that in a different video. By the way, I will make a different video that shows off how to make a more advanced skin. So that one is really for skin making, how to really use paint.net to its fullest potential. But now we will just make an easy skin, a simple skin. So once you've selected this magic wand function, you want to hold shift and press on this area. You're just going to press it now. What it does now, it's selected everything for you. So now it has selected everything that has not to do with the body, so the outlines actually. So now you're going to change the color to black, which it already is for us. You're going to use the fill tool or the paint bucket tool. Keep holding shift down and you're going to press this open area. Now all our areas are filled. Once you have done that, you're going to go and press move selected pixels. Once you have pressed this, you're going to Control X, you're going to cut this. Alright. And you're going to make a new layer and you're going to paste what you have just cut it in this new layer. What you have done now is you have created a mask. What a mask is, let's say you can just, it doesn't go outside the skin. So everything that you paint, it stays in the skin. It's very useful. So we're going to rename this as mask. All right, now we're going to back to background. And this we are going to rename bake. Okay, once we have done that, we're going to make new layers. All right, this layer will be your decal layer. So we're going to name this decals. All right. Next layer will be the headlight layer. All right. Next layer will be your tail lights layer. And your final layer will be your logos layer. All right, now you have all your layers. Soon I will show you how the layers are useful, because then the colors that you're going to use aren't going to mix up with one another. So let's say if you want stars or decals, you can just put that in the decal layer. Yeah, you can. It's very, very handy. I will show that later. Alright, once you have created all your layers, you want to go to bake, double press that, and you go to blend mode, you press overlay, like so. Now, this can go all the way up, just under mask. Alright, now we have done that. Oh, by the way, we need one more layer, which is our base layer. So layer 7 will be base color. This will be the layer where you're going to put the color in. So you're going to change the color in this layer. So we're going to do that right here. Base color. And this goes all the way down below everything else. All right, once we have done that, we're going to double click this once again. And also make this as overlay, like so. All right, now press Control deselect. All right, now we can color the struct in base color. So let's say we want to make it red. We're going to make this red for this video. We're going to go red, fill tool or the paint bucket tool, And you can just press that on this good. And now it will make the entire truck red for us, which is brilliant. So now we have our color. You can change this to whatever color you like. Next up, we'll want to make our logos. So we're going to go to logos. I will show in a different video how to make more advanced logos, but just make a simple one for this one instead. You're going to change your font size because this is a very big image, so we can easily do it on 108 or bigger. Now we're going to type test. Of course, you do want to change the color of the text because else it's not going to show as it should, else it's just going to go show as red. All right, test. Let's see. Test. All right, here we go. Test. Now we can change our font size to have it look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to use, let's see, this one. This one, oh, that's the wrong one. We're going to use this one, right? Ah, godverdomme. We're going to use this one. There we go. This is the color that we'll use for today. I will change the color to this because yeah, it looks nicer. Once you've done that, you have now made your test logo. It looks very small, but we will change that in a second. So what you want to do to make it bigger is you can, of course, change the font size, but you can make it a lot bigger by selecting the font. So you're going to select, press this one right here, and just going to drag over the text. Once you've done that, you're going to go to move selected pixels. Now you can change it to however you like. So you can make it bigger or smaller. And more importantly for today, you can rotate it as you want, because right now we need it like so. We need it rotated like so. We're going to make the logo a lot bigger. Perhaps like this. And now we're going to move this into place, like so. You can also do this with keyboards. You can do this with the up and down keys. You can do it a lot more perfect. Sorry, my computer works at 1 frame per second. Alright, like so. So you can also do it with keyboard. Once you've done this side, you press Control, copy, and you want to paste it immediately. So, like so. Now you have a new paste. What you can do with this is you can now rotate this and yeah, put it on different positions. So we're gonna make this over-exaggeratingly big, because why not? This is America. Actually, I'm not even America right now, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna make this like this. Now we're gonna press Control Paste again to paste the exact logo. We're gonna move this to the right. And we're going to rotate it so it looks nice on the other side as well. As you can see, it's a little bit low. So we're going to do it like this. Now we have our test logo on the front on 3 sides. Final test logo that we'll use will be for the tailgate. Now this is a very interesting part of the skin, because on this bake, this does not count for all the bakes, but for this bakes, the F-150 crew cab, you have to put the logo in this position for it to show up correctly. But for other bakes, you can just see that I don't remember out of my head from which side the other bakes are. But for other bakes, for it to show up correctly in game, you have to put it upside down, like so, and then raise it a little bit up so it shows nice. But not for this one. For this one, it needs to be like this. Alright, so now we have our test logos. Now we have all the logos that we need. Alright. The next thing that we want to do is we want to give it some decals, give it some character, make it nice. So we're going to go to decals. And this is a cool part. Why is this cool? This is why the layers are very useful. Because if we go to the decals, let's make a shape. So we're going to select shape, fill this in, and we're going to, let's select this. We're going to select this. What we're going to do now is we're going to make a pal or something. Now you see it does reappear, or it does disappear, the entire logo. But if we change the color to, let's say, yellow, we're going to make this yellow. You can see that the test logo is still visible underneath, because the decals layer is under the logos layer. This 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 causes that the test logo shows being noticed. But if we were to move the decals upwards, so we're going to replace, we put the up logos, then it does disappear. So if you want one object to go below the other, just have to change the layers. So now it's all gone and gone. I'm going to move this back where it was, which was below the headlights. All right, this is very hideous object, so we're not going to show this object. We're going to remove this. Here we go. If the yellow object, let's say we want, I don't know, let's say a lightning strike, because why not? We're going to make this as big and hideous as possible. Well, not hideous actually, it looks actually quite cool. So let's say we want this like this, and another one like this. Oh, well, that did not work. Like this. We're not gonna do that. That's ugly as hell. Okay, we're gonna do one down here. So like this. We're gonna make it incredibly large. Like so. Alright. Now, this one you cannot copy and paste this object because you cannot select it with the pixels. What you can do here is you can go to the magic wand, select this. Now it has selected the object. Now you can select it with the pixels for you to copy and paste it. So Control Copy, Control V. So I'll do this, same side, and like this. This is far from perfect, but whatever. Alright, like this. Let me show you. If you were to do it like this, so let's say we want to make a one on the roof. So now I have this, lightning bolt. Let's make this. If you press Control Copy, it does copy it, or it does not copy it. So you have now Control Copied it, and the paint.net has died for some reason. Alright, now if you copy it, now paste it, it pastes the entire object, so it does not paste it properly, as you can see. So for you to, yeah, you have to do the steps as I just showed you for it to work properly. Alright, so now we have our very odd decals. So now let's get some headlights and taillights. Alright, only the Northern Nightmare skin is not usable, but I don't know, by the time this is released, my own pack will not be out probably. So let's say we want proper headlights. We're gonna open one of my skins. This skin should be released in a month or two because it's part of a big pack. So in around a month or two, this skin should be out. So what you want to do now is you want to go to headlights. Oh, this is actually not even possible with my skin because we're not releasing the paint.net version. I just realized that. Alright, never mind. So this is not the one that you'll be getting. Let's open the proper one. So we're going to go to this, the HRZ pack. This is where the actual skin will be, that you can use, which is just a PNG file, so it doesn't have the layers. So we're going to go right here, skins, and here we see the skin that we will use today. Alright. Let it open. Alright, this is the skin that you'll probably get. This one does not have the layers. What you want to do here is you want to go to the magic wand, shift, and you want to select this object. Oh wow, that did not work. Alright, never mind that. Control deselect everything. You want to go to get selected pixels. You want to zoom this in. Actually, you want to make this for a round because the round will not touch the edges as so. So we're going to go right. Alright, here we go. We're going to select this, like this. No, that's the wrong one, this one. Alright, now we're going to refit it so it only selects the lights and not the actual body, like so. We're gonna make this side, and right so. So now we have selected this, we can go now to pixels, copy this once this skin is out, copy, and paste it right here. Control V. But I have pasted in the proper thing. So now we have the headlights. All right, and repeat the same step for the tail lights. We're gonna go to tail lights, go right here, select this one. This one can be just square. Okay, we're gonna select it like this, and a little bit to the right, like so. All right, now we have this selected properly. Now we're gonna go Control Copy, Control V. Now the tail light is selected, which you will barely see because it's already a red truck. To select the logo, which you can select the logo, you just do the same step. So you copy it and then you paste it. It does not matter how you paste the logo. So like so. You can just select this. We're going to Control Copy and Control Paste it. All right. Now right here, we're going to go back to logos, which is right here, and we're going to paste it right here. Now you have the proper Ford logo on your Ford F-150 crew cab. So this is our skin for today. This is our test skin. As I said, I will show how to make better skins later. But this will be our skin for today. What you want to do now is you want to go and save it as. So you want to go save as. What I like to do is I like to save two versions of it. So we're just going to save it as, hold on, skin. This is a must-do process. So you need to press skin underscore test dot png. Oh wait, this is not a PNG format. Yeah, this skin underscore test, and this is our paint.net format. And I will save this like this. This is not the skin that you will use or paste in your pack. This is the skin that, let's say, if you put the skin in Beam, you wanted to change something or you didn't like something, you can always come back to this file and change whatever you want to be changed, and then save it again as the PNG file. But the file that it goes in to the pack or in your skin pack will be skin.test.png. This is the only file BeamNG accepts, the .png format. So now you go to vehicles and to your directory, the vehicles CRD test textures as so. And now we're going to press save. The reason why I save two formats and why you should do is because here it asks to flatten the image. A PNG format, you have to flatten the image for it to work. And if you flatten the image, it becomes harder to edit if you want something to be edited. So that's why I always save a paint.net format first. But anyways, we're going to flatten the image now. All right, and here we go. We have our skin. Now we can close this because this is done. Now we're done with this. What you want to do next is you want to go back to the CRD file, as so. Now you want to go to parts. So CRD, vehicles, CRD, textures, and then go to parts. What you want to do with parts is you want to extract it to somewhere that's handy for you. So I have it in my own file, but you want to extract it somewhere on your desktop. Once you have done that, you can open the parts file. So we're going to go to my pack right here. Let's see, this one, I believe. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is, yeah, here we go, parts. All right, here we have all the parts that you can have. So let's say the default parts that is used by the CRD skins are just black chassis and black everything and gray everything. But let's say we want to have it different. We don't want it to be black. For the chassis, this normal chassis is always black. But then let's say we want it gray or silver. No, we're going to select gray today. So what you're going to do is you're just going to copy it to your own parts. So you're going to press Control Copy. And now you're going to go into your own parts. So you're going to go, let's see. All right, you're going to go here, go back to your own file, which is right here. All right, test and parts. You want to paste this right here in parts. So now I have the gray chassis. All right, let's say you want a red drive shaft. So here, this drive shaft, red A. Let's say you want this drive shaft, you do the same steps. So Control Copy, then paste this in the parts selection. All right, this you can do. You can continue this step with the parts that are in the part selection. So I'll do one more, or no, it's fine as it is. So let's see if you want black engine headers or a different flag or something. You can just go into your parts selection. You just copy the parts into your own pack, and that's it. Now we are going to assign the materials to the correct materials, which sounds very weird, I know, but now we have to go back to test. We're going to go to materials.cs, and here we're going to have to change a few things. First, here we go. We can see that everything is changed to test. So that is good. That has saved us a lot of work, because if it didn't, then we had to go all the way and change this by ourselves. And that could take sometimes a little while. Only here it did not, because here it has spaces. So we're going to change this as well to test. As so. All right, here we go. Here we have our directories, because here it says vehicles, CRD, textures, skins, skin test.png. So to find our test skin, it's going to look in a different directory, in the official CRD directory, because the Northern Nightmare skin was in this directory, but our directory is not CRD textures. Our direction, or well, textures apart, our direction is test and parts, or textures. So we're gonna have to we're gonna need to change this to test, or whatever your file is, and the skins part, the skins part, you can just change the textures. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Here we go. Like so. So now we have test and textures, skin test PNG. This is right. This is all right. Now this, like the razorback, and the visor and the hockey stick, these are things that we don't need for our skin, because we don't have them assigned and we don't have them skinned. So if you keep this like this, it will show up black. It will not show up with texture. So what you have to do is, here you have the visor, the hockey stick, and the razorback. You can just delete them. So yeah, you should just delete them like this. So until right here. And we're just going to delete these as so. Always leave one enter in each line. So if you make a line like this, press enter, enter again, and then you start the other line, because else it will not work. Here we have again the hockey puck. This one can also be removed because we don't need this. All right, like so. All right. Now it's proper. Now it's almost done. Now you have two only. And what you have to do now. All right, so now we are going to, let me see, we have all this correct. What we have to do now is, we have here test and textures. We have to change this one as well for test only. And here it says that it will select the chassis black, but we don't have the black chassis, so we'll just change this to gray. So now the skin and the chassis is done. Now we have a gray chassis and our own skin. But we don't have right now our, what was it again? The drive shaft. That's the only thing that we still need, the drive shaft. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna go back to the material files, which is, let's see, Western, no. All right, so you're gonna have to open the directory again. So you're going to have to open CRD once more. So you're going to go back to our directory. It's just best to keep the CRD file open until everything is done. So we're going to go crd.zip, close this, open this. We're going to go back to our material files right here. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. We have to go to, here we go, textures, materials.cs. Right now what we need is drive shaft. So the only thing that we need to search here is the drive shaft. So we're going to go search, and we're going to remove Northern. And we're just going to search drive shaft. Find. All right, here we go. Here we have the drive shaft. All right, here we go. So we're just going to select this. Why is it not selecting? All right, here we go. We're going to copy this. Then we're going to go back here. We're going to go to our own materials files, which is not this one. Not this one either. Here we go. You're going to go here, press enter twice, and then you're going to paste the file. Here we have drive shafts in, and here's the bounty on it. And this is on a different body. This is the expedition body. So you want to change this from the expedition body to the 2008 crew cab body. So 2008 F-150 cab underscore body. Here we go. And then you're just going to replace this with test as everything else. All right. You're going to just select this. All right. Press Control copy. Then after you've done that, you're going to go to this and you're going to press Control paste, and now everything is correctly, except for this, because we have the drive shaft. Let's see what we have. I believe it was drive shaft A. Yeah, drive shaft red A. All right, so now our drive shaft that we currently have is drive shaft silver. Just so we remove this to red underscore A. All right, so then we're just going to remove this, and we're going to put this as test. All right, now everything is done. You want to, recheck if you have done everything correct. So we have body F-150 crew cap. All right, this one is good. This one is also correct. Correct. So yeah, everything should be good to go right now. Let me just see if everything is correct once more. I always like to double check because I hate to enter the game and see the thing has no texture, but no, everything is correct, so we're gonna press save. All right, now our materials is saved. So what you want to do next is you want to go back to CRD. So your own file, vehicles CRD. Then you want to go to JBeam. We're gonna select, we're gonna check see if everything's gone. So this is good and this is good, only this is not good because this is changed. So we're just gonna replace this only little thing as test. Like so. Now this is saved. So just gonna save this. Close the JBeam. And now we're gonna have to go to info. Alright. Info, here we see it's also as Northern Nightmare. And we're just gonna replace this as test. Alright. Here we see we have a few things that it says. It says body by Steve. This, as it already says, it says who was the makers of the body. Well, we didn't make the body, so we will leave this as it is. So leave everything that has body on it as it is. The stick and line we can remove, as well as the Razorback line, because we don't use the Razorback sticks or pucks for this one, for this mod, for this skin. Oh, this is very difficult. Hold on. This is not liking me. Here we go. Razorback texture. So we're just gonna remove this right here. Like so. And here we have texture by Jedi Presence. We're not Jedi Presence. So here you can just put your own name. You can just replace this name. And we're just going to replace this with our own name. My name is Chandre1512, so I will replace this as Chandre1512. All right, brilliant. Now this is done. So we will save this, and this is done now. Go to our PC file. This is a big file. And here you can change what parts are equipped on your monster truck. So here, yeah, these ones you can touch. So axles, drive shaft. These ones you should leave. Let's see if everything's correct. Everything seems to be correct. Only we don't have skins for this crew cap, the hockey stick, and the pucks and visors and razorbacks. So we're going to remove those lines, because else it's going to spawn in with those unnecessary stuff which we don't have. So you just remove these ones. All right, so visor as well. Remove this one. Let's see what else we have. We have hockey stick is gone, wheel data, drive shafts. Razorback, here we go. Razorback needs to be removed. So just delete this line. And the hockey puck, which also is unnecessary, also needs to be removed. All right. This is all the things that need to be removed for it to work properly. So now we have all this stuff removed, and we can see here skin F-150 series skin test. So this is already changed for us by find and replace. So we can just hit save, and then it should be saved. All right, there we go. So now our files are all saved. All our files are properly saved. So now we can go and pack our skin. So we can close these files. We can close all our files. And now we can pack our skin. So we're going to go here, go right click, add to archive. You want to check the zip icon. Then you want to rename this to always press CRD underscore. Then your truck name. So for us it's test.zip. All right. You don't have to touch these or anything else. Only make sure that this is set to zip and not RAR, because else it will not do anything. Press OK, and it will now make the sim. Once you have the zip file, you just drag this over to your mods directory, which did not go as planned. Yeah, here we go. I already had one before, so I'll just replace the file in the destination. All right, let me just do sort by size. All right, here we go. Now we're going to launch BeamNG Drive, and we're going to check out if everything worked or not. So now you should pretty much be done. Let me close these things because, well, yeah. So now you should pretty much be done. I will get back with you once BeamNG Drive is loaded. Alright, BeamNG is now loaded. So what you want to do now is you want to go to the vehicle selector. You want to go to show filters. Let's wait for it. Alright, show configurations. Now press search. I am going to search for your file name. So test. Alright, we're going to go up. Here we go. Here's our monster truck. This is our press and let it load. Load for a moment. And everything worked as it should. Only it didn't come with a flag because, well, we forgot to deselect that. So to deselect the flag, you can just go and do that in the parts menu. But this is our skin. This is our test skin. It looks pretty hideous, but yeah, you've now made a skin for CRD 2.4 and it's successfully made. As I said before, I will post a video also how to make more advanced skins for CRD 2.0. This was really just to show you how to put it in CRD 2.4 and pretty much smaller basics of how to. But more videos on skin making will be out, so do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it helped you and enjoy your own skins.